Hello, welcome back to a playthrough of Exile 2 Crystal Souls. Last time we attempted the Tower of Elrond. Unfortunately, we ran into, hopefully not a glitch or like a huge problem in the future, but there was definitely a lot of enemies in a room where they shouldn't be, so that was, kind of strange. And hopefully the save is not compromised. But we'll leave that for a future day because I do believe it's important for the story. So, and we also need like piercing crystals or either dispel burial, which again I don't know how to get that yet, but I'm sure we'll find it eventually. So I think the play is that we've essentially explored most of. Let's see. I guess it would be this kind of area. Tower of Elrond is like about like right there, I think. So we've done pretty much all of this and this area for the most part, because there is a river like about here, so we can't cross this anyway. And that river leads down into this big open place, which is where Sixus was in the first game. So I think what we're gonna do is maybe explore this section here and potentially these side caves as well. But we're all going to go back to the south of the map. Go back to the Tower of Magi, buy level 6 spells because we have like almost 15,000 gold, so we got plenty of gold. And continue on to Almeria and the castle. We're going to upgrade our clearance, we're going to make progress, and we're going to hopefully get more insight into kind of what we're supposed to be doing. So I think that's the play. So I'm in the the water right now. We are south of Katra and north of the honeycomb, as you can see here. And I think we're going to start by looking at kind of these side caves that we ignored a couple episodes ago when we were exploring the sewer system. So start here. Potentially we might do this. We are definitely going to make our way back to the Tower of Magi, buy spells, and then literally just head west and eventually make a way to the Great Cave. Because I'm sure we missed some things up here, but I think for the moment, seems like a decent plan. So, okay, let's go ahead and make our way. So I'm sure I checked this for secrets, but I want to double check. And pretty much just make our way. Yeah, we can just start here. This is as good a place as any. And I don't expect there to be too much here, but I think there should be some interesting encounters. And hopefully not too many enemies, but there's probably going to be some stuff. Okay, we found something. Okay, this is probably alchemy ingredients. Your knowledge of the cave lore comes in handy. Some of these mushrooms have strong healing properties. Okay, we need to identify those. So in between this episode and last episode, I basically went to Silver and Fort Dubno, and I leveled up and identified stuff and sold stuff. So, I'm thinking of showing that, but it was really just the same stuff that we pretty much do all the time. There wasn't really a whole lot to level up, so just increase the, strength, dexterity, spell points, etc. So nothing really crazy. But I did sell some of our alchemy ingredients. Well, I was going to say for the inventory space, but it just came to mind that I think once you make it to the castle, they actually have a storage room where you can leave items. So actually, in hindsight, that was not a good idea because it's probably going to be hard to get some of that stuff back. And yeah, that's actually not great. I hope it wasn't anything quest related. Yeah, I should have just gone to the castle earlier and got access to that storage place. Because yeah, I think I mean, it wasn't anything like Greymort South, right? It wasn't, I don't know why I keep mishapping, but we did get this, which is kind of cool. It's not worth a lot, but it can summon a lizard. So do you want a boss fight? We're going to use this. We had a summon item in the first game. We summoned like this bug creature, and it actually came in really handy for, I think we were fighting a vampire, maybe. I can't quite remember, but I don't know what to do with this. Like, we need to purify it somehow, but I don't know how to really do that. But anyway, I mean, it's fine. I'm not going to fret about it too much. You know, usually if something is really important, the game kind of lets you know. I feel like... Okay, I think we checked these secrets. I get distracted when I talk, right? So that's just a chasm, right? We can't go across the okay. Okay, looks like we all gonna have to fight some shambles and rabid bats. So yeah, again, you know, it seems like every part of the map is filled with pretty tough enemies by this point. So again, in the first game, a lot of things would run away, but it seems like it's definitely filled with stronger stuff now. So I'm not familiar with the I know we fought stuff that looked like this before, but yeah, 90 health, 3 attacks, cold resistant, okay. And then rabid bats are basically just bats, except double the HP and just battle. They actually have poison as well. I don't know if that's resistant. No, that would be attack, so they can poison you. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of these guys, so yeah. Again, I guess I show this force fight, and then the rest of the ones that we have today, I'll probably just fast forward. Let's go ahead and force all. And I usually go for slow. Right? The idea is, if you cast slow, potentially you gain an initiative by them not attacking you the next turn. But likewise, if you cast haste, then you can start double attacking sooner. So maybe we'll try this instead. Because lately, slow hasn't really been slowing them, I feel like. It's like we cast it, and then they just kind of attack in anyway, so I think maybe going double haste might be the play here. Yeah, I don't think we need anything else. I think that's sufficient, and then just throw out a fireball. So they're resistant to cold, but not resistant to fireball. Not huge damage, but I think that's fine. Okay, they have a lot of HP, but definitely we can heal them without really taking much attrition, so that's nice. Trying to conserve our mana, as always. We should be able to rest in these caves, though. They're pretty small, so I think the chances of enemies respawning is kind of low. Kind of interesting. Oh, okay. This is how you would have got to this place if you went from above. Ooh. Perched precariously on the lip of a huge chasm, you find the ruins of a tower. You can't tell how long it's been there, but it's clearly been decaying for some time. As you get close to it, you detect a noticeable chill in the air. It wasn't that cold elsewhere, but long icicles hang from the tower's ramparts. Save the game, and let's enter. Inside the tower, you find a lot of small ice puddings, slowly slithering across the floor. In another room, you find a dead pudding, half eaten. The next room, you figure out what sort of creature would eat ice puddings. Okay. Yeah, I guess it would be... I feel like the opposite, right? So a hot or warm creature would, I guess, eat the ice puddings, maybe? Actually, it's the... Okay, an ice lizard. You know, this is cool. Ice lizards and ice drakes, so... Okay, we still have Okay, let's see. Ice Drake, 45 health. Creates ice walls. That's kind of dope. Immune to cold and poison. 45 HP, 3 attacks. Actually, they're stronger than the salamanders. And then, yeah, an ice hydra would have been nice. I tried to capture hydras, and I just couldn't get them to go. And basilisk would be crazy to capture that. I think we're gonna try to see if we can capture one of these. So I assume the Drake is stronger than the lizard. Also a spirit. We want to get rid of him as fast as we can. So that's a lizard. Yeah, the lizards are not too strong. Oh, the ice pudding, or the ice slime is actually friendly. That's kind of neat. Okay. So we'll go into pulse everybody. And I think we're gonna open up with Major Haste, and then at some point we're gonna cast that spell, and that's a lot of damage. Okay. I think we've made a tactical... So we've underestimated the Drakes. So in melee we're fine, but yeah, we definitely don't have ice resistance. So this is kind of a... Oh, yeah, it's not a problem. It's definitely more damage than I was expecting though. I think we should be fine. I hope. That's an ice drake. Okay. Get out of the file. Let's go ahead and bless party. That should help with things. And go ahead and get a minor heal. 15. That's not great. So yeah, I wanted to see if we could do Capture Soul. It's 40 mana points, but I think it would be interesting to try. Usually we don't succeed. Yeah, it might be related to your intelligence score and your level. So these ice drakes are like level, I think 7 or 8. So I mean, we can try it. I don't think we're gonna lose the fight, so I don't really mind casting this much. You know, even the ice drake wouldn't be, or the ice lizard wouldn't be a terrible choice. So in hindsight, we probably should have tried the lizard instead. I think that would have been more likely to succeed. But that's okay. I didn't have very high hopes to start with. Yeah, Mia's almost dead. That's not great. Trying to take this spirit out. And... really nice hit. Yeah, we just take a lot of damage if we move from this location, but I don't know what else do we do. Defend now. We're gonna have to invest it anyway, so we're gonna kind of go all out on our skill points. We're gonna get a take care of some of these summons, I think. Oh, actually, probably would be pretty good against these guys. 50 is pretty good. Okay. And you know, we've never cast this. I'm kind of interested in what this looks like. Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can do like lots of small random fields. So it's like a more precise targeting. That's kind of interesting. I I don't know if it's better than just doing wall of force, but you know, it's something. Let's see, anything else that we haven't cast? We can do this for fun. Let's get the good old Apprentice Mage. He does flame, actually takes out a spiral, it's kind of cool. You would just defend. That was a mistake. Thought we were closer to being through with the enemies. Yeah, I don't want to get poisoned, but you can take you. And I think you can make it.
Cool.
Okay, so we got some things. Take the potion, shield. I think we'll leave everything else. Let's see. The baby ice puddings are still there, keeping things nice and chilly. You try to squish them, but there are too many. You give up. Okay. So, interesting. Okay, rest. Successful, always beautiful to see, and there's more secrets here. Odd, you would swear the large passage to the south is shimmering, like they are above a campfire. Then abruptly the shimmering ceases. What the heck? When you get close to the end of the passage, it seems like you chose an invisible line, or you cross an invisible line. On one side you couldn't see the tower right in front of you, on the other side you can. Tower of Sixus. All who invade will be destroyed. Can we even get inside? Oh, it's actually, you can just walk in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is probably... I don't know, I don't know, I was thinking this might be a main quest place, but if it's open, then I think it's probably fine to just try it out. We might come back because, I don't know, we get so distracted, and I kind of wanted to finish exploring, but I am pretty curious though. Maybe we'll just take a peek. Right here, someone blasted a hole through the tower wall with a strong application of magical force. Rubble was strewn for some distance beyond the gap. Like, I feel like we shouldn't go in here, but it's just, it's so tempting. Ooh, there's a torch. Interesting layout. Could be secrets along any one of these. Okay. So the outer wall was breached, but it seems like this inner wall is fine. So this is the actual tower. This is probably just the courtyard. Okay, might not even be able to open this, but apparently we can. We got, oh, it's Empire, of course, a bladesman. Okay, I mean, I guess we can just camp the doorway. That's not good. Yeah, that wasn't going exactly as planned. This is kind of not nice. So we get pretty good contact with the enemy. Retreat. Let's get Splorky going. Retreat. Let's get East going. I guess we're doing this. The door opens on the tower foil. It's going to be used for something other than greetings. A large contingent of Empire soldiers have set up camp inside. Okay, oh, we can actually just... Okay. Get the mage, and then we literally just do the same maneuver. I think the play, yeah, because then, well... Yeah, we'll go there, and then you can work on the grunts. In fact, we can almost get the nice high priest is gone. Okay, this is going good. Get another get a Corsal. And honestly, you can just maybe heal. And then we can kind of think about what we want to do. Might be funny to do this. 6 mana points, but we get a mage. Low key, that's kind of good. Put him like right here. And I really wish we could get better summons. I don't know if it's like my intelligence score or something, but like every time we cast it on an enemy that's just, you know, actually worth getting, you know, we just end up not succeeding. So I don't really know. And unfortunately, we maybe overdid it because we're kind of destroying them. Definitely don't need more magic. Wow. Okay. Let's try to open up more. Okay, it's locked. Because I want to use or, you know, we spent money, or you know, we spent spell points to cast these spells. So I'd like to fight more enemies and get more use out of them, but I don't know. Surely there's something in here, right? It's a really long corridor. Nothing interesting. Okay, this is a very cool place, but it's, you know, it's puzzling though. Take the breastplate, helm. I mean, I guess we'll just take stuff until we fill up. I mean, this could be good. It's probably not. You know, that's the amount of equipment is like. I like the mechanic of identifying stuff, but you know, when it's basically not good 90% of the time, it just makes you not really want to, you know, pick it up. But there are sort of possessions scattered all over the floor. In a pack hero, you find something fascinating. A journal describing the soldier's time hero. It seemed the hero looking to capture a mage named Sixus in his private papers. However, this tower was very densely trapped and have had considerable casualties, penetrating as far as they have. The writer, however, believes they were quite close to the mage's chambers. Oh, okay, so this is kind of a rescue type mission, I guess. Pretty cool. I like dungeons that give you kind of more of an understandable theme, right? Rather than just oh, you know, it's a goblin cave, right? The goblins are evil. You know, we need to take out the goblins, right? It's, you know, this is kind of refreshing. There was a body-sized depression in the wall here. Someone or something impacted here with considerable force. Yeah, this guy Sixus does not sound like he's to be messed with. I wonder if something was thrown into the wall, or they had to fight guardians that were why is there a level here? Well, guardians that were resting inside of the wall? I don't really know. That's a stone knife. Very strange. See statues. Yeah, we should look at these. Yeah, the map doesn't give. So this is the entry chamber, but this room doesn't have a specific name. This is straight up locked. So
Darn.
yeah, I mean, I got, you know, it's a mage tower. I should have just started with this. Save the game. We might get lucky. There we go. Okay, let's actually look and see if we're gonna get hit with the Very strange. Okay, so there's no enemies and it's just free loot. Okay, yep, you walk your way around the tables, getting closer to the throne overlooking the room. When you reach the hallway point, a cloud of sulfurous smoke pulls down the length of the room. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's way too good to be true if, there was nothing, jeez, to protect it. So, okay, it's behind us, great. Yeah, this was a costly choice. Yeah, when you're cursed, you really just do no damage. So they're obviously resistant to fire, but we can, I don't know if that, it'd be worth casting slow. It might be, if they keep spamming us with disease, that could easily turn into a very large amount of spell points, and these guys have a lot of health. Jesus. We should have like a demon, anti-demon spell, right? We might not have it unlocked, y'all. Turn undead, right? We don't. Charm foe. We haven't cast this at all. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we just defend. That's not good. Might say that's not ideal. Yeah, I guess we just defend. And retreat. Okay, it's not too bad. Oh, yeah, I should have gotten out of the cloud though. Okay. Yeah, we need to get rid of this disease, like, right now. I thought he was diseased. Right? Or was it we stole mine? Nah, this is disease. I'm pretty positive. Okay. Got a wand. Hopefully this was worth it. I have low expectations. It could be good though. Like usually they're definitely worth money. That's for sure. Okay, do we go left or right? Let's go left. What is it? Beyond the door, the floor disappears. Instead, a gaping pit yawns before you. A thin strip of floor runs around the pit. Looks like the floor opened out from under someone. Nasty. Okay, so this is one of their traps, obviously. That's kind of crazy. You know, dedicate an entire room just for basically a bottomless pit. That's kind of a Chad move. Okay, this looks a bit sus. Oh no, when you get close to the altar, blue beams of light spring from it and wash over you. You feel like you're being probed, then suddenly they fade away. You seem to have passed the test. Clouds of dust on the floor indicate that not all are so lucky. Oh. Okay, so it sounds like Sixus knows that we all, at least not friends of the Empire, so he sounds like he's kind of chill with us. And if we would have been friends of the Empire, it probably would have turned us to dust. This is a really cool design. Statues. Got this nice waddle pattern. Again, this game looks so nice. Really does. Defenses now become serious. Okay, so this was just child's play before. Like, this was some Scooby-Doo level traps.